Bigabo is my name. I'm a born of this village, Kanyambeho, Sale. We are in Kiko Town Council, Kabarole District, and our county is Vorachia. So we have been in this farming for many years. As I had told you that I'm a farmer, a very prominent farmer in this village, and I'm doing a lot and adding a lot of value and doing a lot of research. In my research, I have gone as far as providing proteins to my animals, especially those that depend on meat. Like for example, you look at the piggery, you look at the poultry and the fish, especially catfish. I've gone ahead to start the business of, or to do the research on black soldier fly. Black soldier fly is a fly that has been introduced to provide for us farmers, especially when there is a limited food supply on the market, or when the cost of feeds goes up high, especially for the animals they have talked about, birds and the fish and the piggery, those that depend on protein mostly. They help us actually in laying eggs. Then we get the larvae or the big larvae or maggots that we feed to our poultry, our fish, our pigs. So these eggs are coming from this black soldier fly. The black soldier fly can lay about 1,500 to 2,000 eggs per day. So the system is having a cycle. The cycle is to have eggs or small larvae, then you have the maggots, then you go to the pupa. So that system is the one that we are having. When we are looking at its importance, we see that the animals, especially when you look at poultry birds, they grow very fast. When you look at catfish, when it is fed on this one, it grows very fast. So even with pigs, so we decided that we put up a cage where we can keep our black soldier fly, then we do the whole business. In this business, you start with the larvae, I mean the pupa. You buy the pupa, then you construct the cage. I mean, you construct the cage, you put there the what? The pupa. As you can see behind me, this cage can accommodate like 30 buckets of eggs, where these black soldier fly lay their eggs from. Then from there, we go to hatching the eggs. After hatching the eggs like in 2 to 3 days, now we plant those eggs into the mixture. Also, we make it here ourselves. You can use beer residues, but if it is not available, you can use cow dung mixed with maize bran. For example, 20 kilograms of cow dung, you mix it with 7 kilograms of maize, and even with about 3 to 5 liters of water, depending on how the concentrate is. So from there, you plant the eggs or the small larvae. Those small larvae will take you for about 7 days, I mean 3 days. Then from those 3 days, you harvest the maggots. Those maggots are put into the what? Are harvested, and then it's the one we are feeding to our animals we have talked about. That is the system we have been moving up with. However, also, the cost is there to construct the cage. The whole system can cost you about 3 million to get a small cage where you can produce about 80 kilograms of maggots per day, like what we are having here. We started it for our own, but this time we are going to expand because we have started to sell to other people. A kilogram is 4,000. A kilogram of maggots is 4,000. So we are looking at this venture because people are also getting a lot of problems where they are getting food. It is becoming too scarce. very costly. And again, some of these feeds, they are not helping us to make these animals grow very fast. But this one is 98% protein that can facilitate the growth of these animals. Challenges we are having in this business is the culture. The culture, for example, when you look at somebody, tell him that I'm feeding this bird with maggots, just looks at this and say, I cannot eat it because it is fed on maggots. But however, these flies, not like these normal flies like the ones you see in the toilets, in the smell stuff, but these ones are clean flies. They don't have pathogens, bad pathogens. Even when we are working in it, we can carry everything. These flies don't carry what they call pathogens, those that can have maybe bacteria and all those big problems to human beings. They are not like flies you find in toilets. These are clean black soldier flies. Even when you are looking for it, you will never find it near the toilet or near a smelly pit, something like that. But these ones are totally clean. And they produce where they are producing from, where they are feeding from, where we are standing. The place, I'm telling you, it is not smelling. Even it is having a good smell. Sometimes when you are coming, you just say, I'm going just to black soldier fly cage. So it is the best. So you find that the culture that is against it, I'm telling you, the bird when it is outside, it eats very bad things than what it is from the maggots. These maggots are totally clean, and we shouldn't just bring a bad name that it looks very bad, having any problem with consumption. I looked at this one especially when after that pandemic, was it Corona? We are not getting feeds. Supply became a problem. Everything, the price raised. Maize brand was maize brand was at 700, but it shoot up to 1,500. So I looked at these birds, I looked at pigs, I looked at fish. I couldn't manage. Even going to Kampala became now a hard thing. So we came with the knowledge as Big Lad. We said that let us also try to look for alternatives. When we were on Google searching and YouTube, what is the alternative feeds for birds? Then we landed on maggots. Then I tried to inquire from friends around. They told me, they have it at Makerere. They are using it. People, some of them in Kampala, they are having those businesses. So I said, we are not going to fail this. Let's start immediately. I came back here, constructed, and started what? And started producing the maggots that are helping me feed my animals. So, this one is a very good business because everyone can it is very easy to start. One thing, it gives you money in terms of how animals grows very fast. A pig that you'll be selling at 6 months, now you'll be selling it at 4 months. You have reduced on the cost of feeding. You have reserved or saved that money for feeds. Secondly, we are having people who are buying maggots. These maggots, a kilogram is 4,000. You can do that business. There are those who want pupa. You can sell those pupa. A kilogram of pupa is 60,000. So you end up making good money out of it. So my money here, why I'm telling people that they should move with the business is that they can save the cost of feeding. From buying, what now you can produce on your own. So that one is the best business we can do on the difficult situations we are facing these days. And you end up getting better profits. You can sell maggots or you can reduce the days of feeding the animals. Thank you very much.